How to install Saily eSIM for Thailand on your phone. Hello everyone, this is Ahmed. Today I'll show you how to install Saily eSIM for Thailand on your phone. So eSIM or embedded SIM is a SIM for which you do not need a physical SIM. So you can install a SIM like electronically. And the one main advantage is that because you don't have to physically insert anything, you can install an eSIM even before starting your trip, and you don't have to go to any store or give your passport or identification to anyone. So for today's video, I'm going to install Saily eSIM on my phone, which is going to be eSIM for Thailand. I have a trip coming up to Thailand, so basically I'm starting my journey 3 more days later, but still I would like to install it today, right now, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do so. The first thing you're going to do, I'm going to show you Android device because I don't have Apple or iPhone, but the process should be the same or very similar. So when you go to the Play Store on Android, just search for Saily, and then if you search, then it's going to give you results. And then if you install the Saily, then you have to just open the Saily app. So let's I already installed Saily on my phone, so let me just hit open, and then it is going to take you to the Saily app on your phone, and you can see that it's showing here no data yet. Purchase a plan for it to appear here. So now we're going to click on explore plan, and then here you're going to search by country. So now you can see that it has a few popular countries. If you do not see your countries, then just search here by entering your country of choice, for example Thailand. But for this, we do see that there's Thailand here, so I'm just going to click on it. And then here you can see that there are available plans like 1 gig, 3 gig, 5, 10, and 20 gig. So for this video demonstration, I'm just going to purchase 3 gig, which is going to be for 30 days. And you can see that it's $5. And it doesn't mention this is US or Canadian. So I'm just going to assume that this is $5 US. So I'm just going to enter 3 gig for 30 days, $5, and then hit continue. So now here it's taking you to the payment section. So it's going to ask you to sign up or payment, and you have to enter your email address, which I already have my email address right here, and it's kind of giving you a summary that what you are buying. So example, you can see that we are buying 3 gig 30 days for $5. Tax country is Canada because I'm buying from Canada. So now select a payment method, so which I'm going to select a payment method right here, and then you can see that it's giving you an option, for example credit cards, Google Pay, and or PayPal. So I'm just going to choose Google Pay because I already have Google Pay installed or set up. So you can choose credit card or anything. So let's choose Google Pay, and here it's just going to asking me to click here, which is already set up to pay using Google Pay. So I'm just going to click here, and I think it's going to ask me to install enter app ID, enter ID, and I'm just going to continue, and it's just saying that complete your purchase, click here. So let's press continue. So it's saying that confirming order, and looks like the payment went through. I don't think it's asking for anything else, so we'll just wait a few seconds. Processing order, it may take a few minutes. Do not close this screen. So now whenever you are buying eSIM, some eSIM gets activated right away, and some eSIM gets activated when you actually catch that country's network. So I bought the 30 days, and my trip is about 20 days or 25 days. So I have enough time within 30 days. So even if it gets activated right now, it wouldn't make any difference. So just be mindful of what your trip length is before purchasing, and although for this it didn't mention before that how this works, whether it's going to get activated the moment you purchase or when you catch the network. So I'm just going to say click here to check your eSIM plan. And now, okay, I think this is where it's going to tell you that when it's going to get activated. Okay, so here install eSIM. To use the eSIM, you need to install it. The installation won't start your data plan. Okay, so I think this is where it's telling you that if you, even if you install, it's not going to start your data plan. So click OK, and I'm going to just hit install eSIM and see what happens. And you can see that it's telling eSIM number 1 not installed. So, and here you have the setup instructions. So setup instructions, let me just click a little bit and see what it says here. So make sure Saily is installed on your plan. Install plan activated. You're in the destination country. Okay, so when you're in the destination country, do the plan activated, and in settings choose network and internet, tap SIM and enable Saily SIM by tapping on it and toggling it on. It may take several minutes to eSIM work, and enable your mobile data plan for Saily and turn on mobile data and roaming. You should be able to access the internet. If not, retry the steps. And if you still cannot access your data, you need to set up an APN, access point name. Now this is very important. For some eSIM, it sets up APN or access point name by itself. For some, it has to be done manually. So if it doesn't set it up, or if you have difficulty not catching the signal, then you may need to set up your APN manually. And here basically tells you how to set up APN manually. To prevent accidental data usage, you can turn off your home SIM completely. Note that you won't receive calls or SMS messages. Now, one important thing is when you're traveling in a foreign country and you have your own country SIM, just turn off your home data plan. For this phone, it doesn't have any SIM card, so I don't have to do anything. But for your phone, if you have, just turn off your own SIM before you're trying to catch signal in other country to prevent accidental using your home country SIM, so you don't get charged a lot. So I'm just going to close it. Now I just like to mention about APN that I noticed that these days usually the APN is done automatically, but in the past I remember I had to do it manually. So for Saily, let's see if it shows here. So I'm just going to close it, and I'm just going to hit install eSIM. Okay, so here I'm getting a message, use Wi-Fi to set up your eSIM. Okay, so actually you need Wi-Fi to set up your eSIM. So I'm just going to say yes. If you say no, I think it's not going to work. Let's try no first and see if it works. So I'm going to say no. So you see that error message that eSIM not installed. So that's something to remember. So you have to have an active internet connection. That's why it makes sense to install eSIM before you leave your country. Otherwise, you have to just go to your destination country hotel to get a Wi-Fi to install eSIM. So I'm just going to close and try again. Install eSIM and use Wi-Fi to set up your eSIM. I'm just going to hit yes and see what happens. You can see that it's installing now. And let's wait a few seconds, then it will show us that what's happening, and we're going to see if it gives the option to activate it now or later. Okay, so we got this message that eSIM installed. I'm going to hit close. Now use the activate button to start your plan. You need an internet connection. Okay, so congratulations on your Saily eSIM number 1. How was the I'm just going to say hit not now. Okay, so now what happened, you're done. I have to just hit activate, and then it's going to try to catch the signal. And see, it's giving you a kind of expiration date that this one has to be activated before September 2nd. So which is probably another a month or so. So it looks like I have the option to activate right now, or I can just wait and do not activate it. So at this moment, I'm thinking that let's try and click activate now and what happens, because because it's 30 days and my trip is like 25 days, it wouldn't make any difference. So I'm just hit activate and let's see what it's doing. Okay, you can see that the plan is now active. To use your eSIM data, you will need to adjust your phone setting at your destination. Learn how by clicking setup instructions. Okay, so here you have to do these things when you reach the destination country. So choose network and internet, tap SIM and enable Saily. Okay, now I'm just going to show you guys by quickly going there, but I cannot actually show you that the internet is working because I'm still in Canada. So let's go to network and internet. Let me just go there, and then I'm just going to hit network and internet, which is right here. So just click here, and then you can see that I have an option eSIM 1 global. So I'm just going to click here and see what happens, and it's inactive, and I'm just going to click here. Okay, so here I have to just slide it to the right to use eSIM, and that should work. Now I just want to see if it's set up the APN automatically. Let me see if I can see the APN information. Okay, actually it's not giving me anything. I cannot see that, so I'm just going to cancel. And so if I hit use eSIM, it's not going to make any difference. So it's, I'm not going to be able to catch any network because I'm still in Canada. But this is the basic steps, and this is the process to set up your Saily eSIM. So this procedure is fairly simple. You should be able to do it. And beyond this point, if you have any difficulty, they have support. And if it doesn't work, just go through the steps. You may need to set up the APN manually, but my guess is not. But this is basically how you set up your Saily eSIM for your Thailand trip or for any other country. For the next tips and tricks video, I'm going to put a link on the screen, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.